greetings, preachings. Time for luminous teachings. Ooh, ooh. Really? Yes, really. How you guys doing today? Me, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not feeling the grandest. However, I thought that it is very important for us to do our due diligence and put out any message when we have that strength or whatnot, okay? Pay attention to the times that you're being attacked, all right? Pay attention to the ways you're being attacked. Pay attention to the symptoms of these attacks, all right? Pay attention to everything. Pay attention to the triggers. Pay attention to everything. All right, because that is what you need to utilize to help you. That is what's literally going to help you, okay? So just to give you a little bit of an idea, last week Wednesday, I was heading out to go to my children's school. Mind you, we never we never are ever really fully, we're never done. It's spiritual warfare. It is us fighting for our spirit, our being of us, the whole of us is anointed, and therefore there are some things that we're going to have to do, right? Heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? So we have to do a lot to hold that shit down. And I'm telling you guys, it has been very challenging. So let's just clear the energies for right now. I don't think I'm going to actually do my tarot deck today per se, just because need to replenish and rejuvenate. We're always talking about that, and now you guys can see why it's been quite repetitive, me repeating the same messages, because it is a repetitive energy. It's like a pestilence type of energy, like irrigating type of energy. All right, so I call on earth, wind, air, fire, spirit, source, water, my higher self. Call on my spirit guides to clear all of the energies out of this room, transmute any negative energy into positive energy, okay? And so it is, and so it always shall be. Ashe, ashe. Okay. So I was really contemplating before I even went on the video to actually do so, because I was actually having struggles with this, right? But um today I got a message. I always talk about being the example for everyone to sample. Well, you don't want to be someone's example when all they're trying to do is sample you. You know what I mean? They're trying to sample you without even taking in your example per se. All right? So that was a message for today. In fact, I've been getting many messages. Pay attention to the messages that you're getting, okay? While I was down and out, so it was like last week, Wednesday per se, and I fight a lot of things that I don't speak of. However, I'm fighting it. You know what I mean? So it makes no sense to speak about all of the negative energies, but seeing as we are a divine collective, then the objective is to give love and light and blessings to one another, right? And at this point, I'm actually like not so much reaching outside of myself, but I feel like, you know, to have knowledge is wisdom and wisdom is power, right? And that is what a lot of these beings have, maybe in the materialistic realm, but they do not have that spiritualistic. Their soul is not imperialistic such as ours, right? We are the wildflower, right? Flower of life. I'm hearing it, I'm seeing it literally evolve, right? Lotus flower, right? So paying attention to certain things. So I can only speak of what I go through, and you guys can comment too, or whatever the case is, right? So either way, I was I did a lot that day. I pureed my granddaughter's food. I cooked. Well, not really cooked, just made breakfast, made sure all of their lunch was made, their snacks and everything. I think I even baked that morning too, and got all the children out for school. I was planning also that, mind, like, even when you're saying things and you're not saying it to individual, you don't really need to, because there's something called monitoring spirits, and a lot of them are there to block you. They're there to hear your ideas, right? All of your gifts that you have, right? And they're trying to get rewards off of your gains, literally, right? So even speaking to yourself, like, so to speak, aloud, like, do it from inside. You know what I mean? Like, because it can block something. Because I've come to the realization that it is literally something attached to my energy. And I've been going through this from I've been a kid. It's just getting a bit much because, like, now I have a lot of other issues, you know what I mean? And it's a little bit of a challenge to keep up with. So I just thought that I would say it aloud. And you can see that they've been attacking my throat chakra as well because what I'm striving to say, I want to try nothing yet, is it? All right. Is that they strive to block your throat chakra. Something which is not blocked, by the way. I can sing very beautifully. I speak truthfully. I don't hold back. Like, you know what I mean? I don't second guess, or maybe you might be getting a lot of, I'm hearing indecisions, right? However, those may also very well may just be projections of another being's energy striving to tamper with yours. So I'll tell you what I'm not going to tell you what I've been going through. However, like I would say like around late fall, I just got to walking properly again. And let me explain to you, walking, I haven't been able to walk. And it has actually gotten in the way of my music career per se, which is exactly what the enemy wanted. But I never looked at anything like that. Like, you did not do anything nor gain anything, okay? Because every time that you attack me, God gives everything back to me. All right? God gives everything back to me, okay? Because at the end of the day, you can attack and attack and attack a certain being, but if that I'm hearing like we are rich made, all right? And so because we are rich made, they're saying wealthy, they're saying like healthy. We reach a different type of realm, right? So they can't touch us spiritually, right? They can only like slow us down sometimes. They could probably block certain things, but blockages are like we always talk about, you be the plug. So how can you block a plug? You can't, okay? Because we literally remove clogs and we be the plug. And when I say we be the plug, like we literally are the beings that God literally goes through our circuits and surges that energy and we expel it towards others. Can I get an amen? All right. So just to like go over this with you guys because I am going to post this. Uh Last week, well, I haven't been able to walk, and I did get invited to an event a while ago, and I realized a lot of really kooky things going on and stuff like that last year sometime. And I noticed based on what my ancestors were showing me, literally, because they be dropping gems and they aren't hitting a single beat, they aren't missing anything. It's even a challenge for me to speak more times because my heart, right, it stabs me, and we won't get into what I have wrong with my heart, which is a few things wrong with it. But either way, one thing that's not wrong with it is it's big and beautiful with love and light. So you see, when beings talk against you, they are stabbing you in your back. They're literally stabbing you with the knife. I'm seeing the 10 swords. So a lot of people are communicating a lot of bullshit that's not getting to you. It's simply just not getting to you. You hear me? Did you hear that in the back? It's simply not getting to you. Okay. All right. Because you are abundantly you, right? And God, like Spirit Source, has brought you on a different platform, anew. All right. So, having said that, just started walking again. My legs stopped working. A lot of things have been going wrong, right? But I don't pay attention to it. I have a tendency of my spirit is so fucking young. I am such a free spirit. Yes, I'm 39. However, my spirit is not anywhere near that. Like, you know what I mean? And having said that, I'm still young anyways. Age ain't nothing but a number. What really reflects upon your aging is your spirit and the being that you incorporate, like the energy you incorporate, what you were gifted, what you resonate with, what you vibrate. Pourquoi? Okay, because a lot of people that are karmic, which karmic individuals, people who are there to teach you a lesson, you get your blessing, you get the fuck out. Because if you don't, you're just going to continue going in that drought and you'll never be able to get out. Right? So, wow, that was a lot. Yeah, so you'll never be able to get out of that drought if you don't like pay attention to the karmics. Like, not everybody in your life, they just can't sit with us. They just can't sit with us. And that's true. They just can't sit with us. Like, they can't even go to the, I'm hearing, treat with us, right? What do you call it? Something treat. Either way. Maybe you're going to retreat with us, okay? And that makes a lot of sense because we're on to feeling the vibrations of a higher frequency. By the way, check out my song Frequency. That'd be me, Prestige Ignites, and that is produced by Cut and Clear Music Productions Inc. on the Hard One Rhythm on all major platforms. So this iTunes, Spotify. Just Google me. And while you're at it, look up my website, prestigeignites.com. There's nothing different. If you know how to spell prestige and you know how to spell ignites, then you know how to go and look for that light. All right, so check it out, please, and thank you. God bless you. All right, anyways, working on a video for that, but they keep trying to block that. So we'll fast forward to that. I started walking, and I would even say talking because my voice was gone for like a good 3 months even. And 2 years ago, my voice was gone for 6 months. And no, I had no cold. There was no laryngitis. There was no strep throat. There was no coughing. There was no nothing. There was no the big C shit word, the small C word, I should say, that they make bigger than it really needs to be. Either way. Because they're paying attention to the wrong energy. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying just whatever. So, my body, I basically went outside and I felt an energy come over me. And I was like, bro. And I would say it was like around, I'm not going to say because I'm not going to show certain things. But because my enemies be watching the shit too. Because you're on my fucking fan base. Anyways. So go out. It was really crazy. Started feeling sick. I'm like, oh. And then after it started snowing. And I'm like, yeah, you can count on that. Because when you are so high and evolving with the God frequency, right? With God, right? Then you start to pull on that and orchestrate that type of energy. So don't get it twisted. Either way, so I made a snow. I made a fucking snow. Sorry. Whatever. Stop fucking attacking me and I'll give you some sun. How about that? Anyways, so I made the snow and I was like, fuck. Went, got the kids. I was getting like agitated. Like I just felt like a slowing down type of energy. And then I got home and a lot of it is just a blur, but I force myself to remember more because I noticed that too. It's like this illusionist type of like mirror. Like, how could you can't send me an illusion. I am an illusion. All right. I'm the temptress. All right. And I don't do nothing negative. I'm naturally fucking black magic. I don't know black magic. I am black magic. And you know what? I be white magic too. And I be fucking gray magic, boo. I'm all the fucking color of the rainbows. But I ain't on that pride shit. And no, I have no problem with that. But I just don't resonate with it. Anyways. So I have nothing against that. I'm just saying, like, bro, like to be sorry but not sorry. A lot of things that are made a certain way, they find a way to resonate. Like your sexual preference should have nothing to do with our children's rainbows and like Skittles and shit. Like, how the fuck they? Anyways, I have nothing against. By the way, I have lots of friends who are bisexual, fucking gay, whatever. I have nothing. I love them factually. See, factually, we have a lot of fun together. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying where they do that at. It's just like the all-seeing eye, and it's just like everything, the pyramid, everything that they like literally try to tenderize. I would say, right? But either way. So I started feeling this like really sick energy, and then I came home and my body just crashed, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" Look out the window. Body crash is all I heard, and I was like, laying down, and you guys don't even get it. Like, you guys don't even get it. Like, body crash. Like my heart was stabbing me, and I was just like, okay, just rubbing it wherever the case is, praying. And then God was like, okay, you're always taking care of everybody, Narita. But who's going to take care of you when you crash, boo? And I'm like, nobody. That's who, because for y'alls that don't know, I'm a single parent of 6 and a novice grandmother of a 9-month-old turning 10 months, right? And they all live here. Well, besides my lovely second daughter who decided to opt out due to magic, might I add, with those people and wherever she is, right? So having said that, she just left the other day. Either way, anyway, she's been there from September. Anyways, neither here nor fucking there. Still single parent because I'm still paying for all her expenses. Where they do that at, I don't fucking know. But I don't know how to fucking make my child suffer because of your fucking imbalance, like off fucking the chain shit of not being able to take care of my kid. You bitch. Anyways, just had to get that out. Who cares? I don't care. Nothing's hiding. I'm not hiding nothing because when my book comes out, everybody's gonna hear about it all. And I don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks about that at the end of the day because it's my peace to keep and my truth to speak. Did you hear that in the back, bitch? Sagittarius, your blood clot. Anyways, it's very agitating because I got over the energy after fighting over it being in bed for today would make it the 4th day. And then I attempted today around the same time that I was attacked last week on Wednesday. And I was attempting to go and shower. And I lit my sage. I lit everything, actually. I didn't get to light my sage, actually. I lit my Palo Santos. I lit my Luminosity 77 candles that they're under. Oh, anyways. Website's being worked on and everything as we speak. And yes, I already bought my domain. Anyways. So, and then the incense, and then all of a sudden I felt this really fucked up energy like come over me. I passed out. I couldn't breathe. I started gasping for air. I got very hot, like panic attacks. I passed out on the floor. I couldn't move, but God was like, "Don't worry, baby, I got you. Just keep your eyes open." Which I've been through this so many times before, but you know, it just doesn't get any fucking easier. And it is such a challenge for me to pay attention to what God wants me to do. And what you guys need to realize is every time you fucking attack me, you make the world worse. Okay? Because, and every time you attack me individually for fucking you, which part of heaven are you getting in, boo? Eh? I got the keys to the gate. All of the chosen ones, we don't wait. And when you come against us, you're coming against God himself, all right? So don't play. Don't play. We were just born this way. So I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it, even if I cry or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm not looking for nobody's sympathy. I'm not looking for shit. I'm just talking so you know that you're not the only person going through it, or know that there's somebody else going through it too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just whatever. Let me just speak my truth. Let me just speak it because I don't know. Either way, surprisingly that I can sit up because I couldn't even sit up for 4 days. Literally, I couldn't sit up. And then my leg is stabbing, that is stabbing, and then I'm getting muscle spasms that feel like my nerves are even spasming at the same time. And I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? I went blind in this eye for a fucking while, and then I fixed it. I healed it. God healed it. And then they fucking went to the next eye. And no, I didn't go to an optometrist because they were trying to charge me like $60. And I'm like, fuck you, that's groceries anyways. Confirmation. Right? I'm not talking shit. Right? And now this eye, they're trying to fuck with this eye. And I'm like, bro, this is not. But the thing that y'all niggas didn't even realize is I don't need these 2 eyes. I use these eyes. All right, bitch? Thank you. These eyes, these eyes, these eyes. Okay? Anyway, so today I couldn't move, and all I needed, I would have passed the fuck out, and I felt like I was just gonna die right there. Like, that's the way it felt. And you know what? Sad to say, I had a moment like that not even a month ago. You know what I mean? And I have this a lot. I'm a single woman. I don't date. I'm celibate. I strive to every single day, like even striving to work towards my candle business and everything. It is such a challenge. I've never even seen anybody in my whole entire life. I'm not saying I got it the worst, because trust me, there's a lot of people who got it worse, but I'm not paying attention to their restrictions, or their, like, they don't reflect anything. What they do has nothing to do with the reflection of me, so I don't care. No, I don't care, but I'm not speaking about that right now. It's neither here nor there. And the reason why I say that is because growing up as a child, it's always, oh, you think that happened was bad? Oh, you should see what I went through. Me. They're just talking a bag of shit, and they ain't even been through dick shit. Fuck hell. So let me get into it. Right, so today passed out on the floor, couldn't move. Of course, all the kids are home. I don't want them to see me like this. My daughter's upstairs with my granddaughter. She's trying to help me. And I'm like, I'm passing on the floor. And I'm like, I need air. I need air. I need air. I was only in a bra and the shorts. Okay. On the floor. Open my son's room door because I feel air coming from the bottom of the doorway. So I'm just feeling it. I'm like, and as I'm feeling it, I'm just drenched in sweat. Like literally when I was, and then I'm laying there and I'm like, give me water. Give me water, give me water, give me water. Water is very powerful. It holds a lot of energy and holds, I'm hearing like a ton, like tons, like in tons, like it holds it holds, I'm hearing a lot of body mass or whatever the case is. But either way, breathe energy into your water and replenish yourself. So it's like strength, power. I was just whatever. I could drink off a whole fucking water bottle in like two seconds just by. Love you, spirit guide. Did anybody see that? Well, I did. That was at 2100. I'm gonna rewind it back and see. But either way, love you, spirit guides. It was a big orb or whatever, or maybe I didn't. Maybe it was just. Anyways, if you thought you seen something, that's exactly what you'd be saying. Like today. Okay, so this is the first day I got out of my bed in like 4 days. Properly, but don't worry, I have older kids. And I also went, before my body crashed the same day, I went and I got a whole bunch of, oh my God, I did a lot that day. Or no, I did a lot the day before. And where I went to get some more food, there were 2 or 3 ops. What do I mean? PIs, I mean agents, people pretending to be what they're not, just to watch me and listen to me. Because a lot of people look up to me, right? And that wasn't an orb. That was just that. I'm so silly. But either way, a lot of beings look up to you, right? So everywhere you go, you tend to be on a stool. But it's not like a pedestal. It's literally like on a stage. Like you were meant to talk before many nations, right? You were meant to gain. Like your words do something for everybody. And it could change all of history, literally, right? So that's what I wanted to say. That op was there. And then I had to deal with another op who, I don't know why this person's working in church when they're a celebrity. It makes no fucking sense. But either way, whatever. It is what it is, because like I've been learning, hip hop and R&B was I hear them trying to fuck up my words in my head. Just rebuke it. Jesus Christ. Sorry for saying that, guys. Sorry, dear Lord, for saying your name in vain. Improvise. Yes. It doesn't matter how hard I bathe, how much I create, how much songs that I change, how many lives that I change, how many, like, everything we touch turns gold, literally. And if it doesn't, then you really need to revise what your values are and what you're doing with your time. Okay? Because you can literally make anything turn into gold. Meaning, you you've made people rich. You're wondering why your ex has this and has that. It's because he took the shit from you. Because he's a bitch. All right? And literally, a lot of my exes, yeah, all my exes, they're married or they have children, more children, and they have big Benz. They're fucking traveling around the world and all the shit. And I'm like, bitch, are you on the fucking front page? Is your name Prestige Cunt? But either way, people be stealing shit, and I'm sorry for being so blunt, but that's just what it is. So we got to do due diligence to protect our energy, and I feel like I'm protecting myself by speaking to you. I literally do. You see how much that's burning? That just detects how much energy was sent, is what I'm hearing, right? So just let it bless, right? Having said that, wanted to talk to you guys about that too. When you're burning sage, the direction that it goes, that is literally what is to be blessed, okay? So if it's going towards you, then you're to be blessed, or something was sent to you and they're washing it away. Like I notice certain directions of certain things. Also, when you're sleeping, don't sleep on your back and not even on your side a little bit. Like there's something that I noticed with being, I want to say physically attacked because that's what it feels like, but it's literally spiritually attacked that takes over the physicality, and the spiritual takes over your whole being basically, unfortunately. Anyways, haven't had that for we're just going to rebuke it either way in Jesus Christ's name. And may Jehovah Rapha just heal you and seal you. Keep you tapping in tune with the frequency and oneness of you, right? So fast forward to that, I fainted, passed out, couldn't, my daughter, or whatever the case is, she had my this never happened before. Like, I've passed out, but I passed out, and just to show you how badass I am with my energy, I healed my stroke. I'm healing my ejection, my low ejection fraction. I'm healing my high blood pressure. I healed my preeclampsia. I heal a lot of shit. I've healed blood clots. I heal shit on my own without doctors. Doctors, they feel intimidated by my gift. They feel intimidated by, like, how the fuck could you know anything? You ain't got no BA nothing. You know what I mean? And I'm like, because I got BAAAA. You know what I mean? The number one. I'm hearing the alpha and the omega. I'm hearing the maca, the mecca, the mega. Mega energy that you are impacted by that they don't really see, and they get intimidated by that. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm telling you, like, right now I'm working on can't talk, but either way, I'm working on stuff, right? A lot of things at once, because God has put a lot of things on my heart. And to be honest with you, God is putting a lot on all of our hearts so that we can do our heart, so that we can get this shmoney, honey, so that we can get this, like, ancestral money, like, we can get this inheritance, a spiritual inheritance that these beings have been striving to block from us, right? They're trying to give it to us, right? Back to us. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So that happens to me now, right? And then when I finally got off the floor, I was like, God, please give me the strength. God, please give me the strength. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. And then I felt like this, like, it's like a stab here, and it's like a it's like you're almost taking your last breath. It's very fucking scary. And then I'm like, no, fuck it. And then I'm like, then my daughter was yelling for her siblings. Guys, no one's listening for some fucking reason. But by the way, I was perfectly good. I was doing dishes earlier. I was making breakfast. Anyways, I got off the floor. I crawled into my room. Thank God it was just at the other end of the hallway. And I got into my bed, and I just laid down. I couldn't just just. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Every time I'm under attack, I'm like, what the fuck? What could this be? Like, how the hell do you can't even begin to, like, how are these pains even, like, innovated? Like, where the fuck are they coming from? Like you can even feel like your freaking vagina get fucking juked by an axe, and you're like, what the hell is it? Like, I'm making an example that's never happened to me. I'm just saying, like, that's how fucking bold the energy is. Like, just in the back of your neck, you're like, oh, like, you know what I mean? It feels like almost like a doll. I'm hearing voodoo doll, and I've been hearing a lot of that too, because I've had a lot of beings that has been, I'm hearing they graduate to get to me. Like, I don't know what the fuck, but I have a lot of clones that are sent to me. Everybody's my twin. Everybody loves me, but they run away from me when I start to catch on to them. You know what I mean? If you're my twin, then how come you are hiding things from me? You know what I mean? Obviously, if somebody's trying to hide your spiritual abundance, that's because they're striving to take it, and that's it. That's it. All right. So if there's any beings that vibrate, they know they have different, education. They have different knowledge. They have different, you know what I mean? And what I recognize with a lot of these people, they always try to style me, try to make me seem like I'm stupid or some shit. And at the end of the day, they come from the fucking elite. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you fucking were raised and born in money, or whatever the case is, these beings, right? You know what I mean? They always have money. If somebody's money, oh, self-made, where'd the money come from? And you're like, does it make sense? If it doesn't add up, then it just fucking doesn't add up. Move on. That's it. Move the fuck on. So I pass out, whatever the case is, and all of a sudden I'm laying here, and then my fucking 9-year-old daughter, I guess she had pepper on her hand or some shit, accidentally touched her. I don't know what the hell or how it happened, but this always happens to me every time I'm deathly ill, because that is exactly the way it feels. So when I'm like that ill, one of my children get hurt. That's the energy. So if I make candles, because over the past 2-3 days I made at least 12 candles, and you guys would not believe how challenging it is, right? So my girl draw me a leaflet, guys. She, like, fucking blessed me more than ever. Like, she helped me with a business plan of a fucking lifetime. I owe her when I finally get my millions. That girl, that woman, that goddess, that empress. Don't touch my door. Right? Just pay attention. Go away. No. Right? Always these deterrents. I'm on my show. These deterrents, right? And you wouldn't believe how much the children were deterrent. Like, I bring them outside. Every time I bring my son outside, he starts all of a sudden snapping out. Oh, this is itching. Ah, 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 ah. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He's 5. Oh, mom, 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 please. Screaming, screaming, screaming. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? And then I'm like, bro. And then he's going off, making such a fucking scene, and I wasn't feeling well. That's what happened, right, with my son. Right? So, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then it's just snowing. I'm getting pissed more. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I just want to get the hell off the street and in my home. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, bro, this has to be almost instantaneously, purposely. Like, this energy was sent, like, just to fucking deter me. Just like, what the fuck is this shit? What is this? Where the fuck, who even itches where their ankles is? What the fuck is this shit, right? I'm thinking all this. So I go to him, and he's freaking out. Doesn't matter what I'm gonna do. Take this, anything. Something's fucking itching this kid. So I'm like, shit, right? So then I look at him, I'm like, yo, bro. Because he's freaking. I'm like, yo! He stops. I'm like, were you itching or hurting or anything of this sort when you were in class today? No? Then it can wait until we get home. Let's go. I have no fucking time for this shit. You guys have no idea how sick the fucking negative energies that these bitches are fucking sending people. You have no idea. Like, I got children who don't want to go to high school and shit like that because they think that nobody likes them, or wherever the case is, or people just constantly attack them. I have children that have been fucking gang stalked on the way going to school. In fact, I'm pulling my daughter out of fucking school because of it. Like, you bro. I just thought that it was fitting to let you guys know that these things do happen. And you can call whoever, if you're not getting attacked, then good for you. That's great. I'm not saying that everybody should be getting attacked, but I just mean, like, this is for the beings that it resonates to. All right? Also, God also gave me another message. Thank you, my love. 1 second. Gave me another message earlier. I'm going to tell you it right now. I put in my notes. Okay. So he told me earlier that auto word prediction is another way of telling you've been hacked, okay? So if you're putting things that make sense and then all of a sudden your auto word prediction is putting some bogus whack shit, even perverted shit or profanity, just know that this shit has been plagiarized. I've had this phone for less than a fucking year and I already have to get rid of it. In fact, every year I have to get a new phone, literally, because the government, and it's just so fucked up. I've been on the front page of Reggae Exclusive Magazine, Hail Up Donna Makeda, but I've been on that like maybe 4 or 5 times. Plus, I've been in I could show you that after, but whatever. I'm in 2024. It's worldwide, either way. Prestige, right? And my whole point is that every time that I go on these magazines, I do a portfolio. Tell me why the fuck that somebody keeps erasing my shit out of my phone. Like, I have not one portfolio except for the very first one that is not of usage to me right now because, you know, my DNA has changed so much. My profile, everything has changed so much, right? That it doesn't apply to me no more. So I said all that to say that they go so much out of their way to fucking erase us, right? So they do that. I wake up in the... Let me just show you. Screenshot. Excuse me. Library. Come on. Screenshots. Screenshots. Is that how we do it? Maybe it's camera. Here, yeah, it's camera. Why would that be camera though, eh? Nah, that doesn't make any damn sense. Hold on. Gallery, gallery, gallery. Fuck a photos. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of here we go, screenshots. God bless you. When I will wake up and my phone is recording me. Literally, it's like a recorder going. Hold on. Okay, I don't have it in this. Do I? I think that's one. But either way. I think that's it. Like, look, that's been 9 hours. It's been recording me for everybody there. 9 hours and 28 minutes and 26 seconds. That was confirmation, whatever you heard there. So they're listening to what we have to say. They're in our emails. If you are going on your phone or you're trying to text, or like me, like they blocked me out of my Snapchat for a fucking long time. Because let me tell you, even when my voice went down for 6 months and I couldn't talk at all for 6 months, 2 years ago, my Snapchat also went low. Just to show you how much you doing work, everything that you're attached to, like reflects off of you. Like, I'm not. I imagine that you guys are understanding, or at least under the bare minimal understanding what I'm saying. But if you're on your phone and it's hanging up, if you're trying to confirmation, Naraya just left home. My daughter just left home. The fuck's she going home? Sorry, her sister will check her up. Yeah, them apps to be able to check people's locations, bro. No. I don't care if I'm a stalker. I'll stalk my kids all day. They stalk me too. So, yeah, we'll go back to that. So my daughter got attacked, and it always happens like that. Like, let's say I'm avoiding going to the hospital for a whole month, and then all of a sudden one of my children get injured and we have to go to the hospital. God forbid. We'll rebuke that in Jesus Christ's name. But God forbid. And then I end up having to go to the hospital, and then the doctor looks at me and they take care of the kid, but then by that time they end up taking me first because of all avoiding of whatever, because sometimes we're just too strong for our own good. Speaking of which, I was going to finish talking to you about the notes. Where is it? Notes, baby, notes. View all notes. All right, so today God was telling me we'll talk about that another time. Remember, we kept talking about checkers. They were saying chevers, shivers, checkers, like something about checkers and making moves and shit, or false moves or something like that. Having something to do with the elites. Anyways, that's another day. Every time you press like play, it's like something is erasing. Like there's literally an energy attached to the arts and creations that you are working on, and it's like that's confirmation, like something strives to deter you away from it. So for instance, so over the past, not these 3 days, but I mean before my body crashed, because I'm still on timeout. I just God told me to make new bracelets, so I just made a new one there, right? And I've been working on me. So it's like every time my body crashes, if my hand could still move even just this much, because when my body crashed earlier, I was trying to call on one of my friends and I was typing like this. Like it was really bad, and God forbid, because I could feel like that like in 5 minutes, like, and I'm gonna rebuke that again in Jesus Christ's name, that Jehovah Rapha has healed me. All right. However, it is what it is. I mean, it just is what it is. This is what I've been dealing with. I've been dealing with I haven't been able to get in any type of relationships, to tell you the truth, because it's like something literally, it's like there was this energy my whole entire life, to be honest with you, that yeah, you are loved and you have the biggest love of all, and we love to hate you and we hate to love you, but you don't deserve love. You don't deserve that. All my siblings would have their boyfriends, even their baby fathers could be introduced to my mom's, but I would never, because I was always looked down on. I was always a, a failure per se, right? I never felt that way. I knew that. I knew that. Baby, I was born this way. Because I was. I was. And none of my baby fathers ain't gonna tell me, none of my baby daddies ain't gonna tell me that I ain't a singer or nothing like that. Nobody gonna tell me what to do, how to perform, what to do, how to pray, how to give faith, how to spend my time and energy. All right. Because all of what I just said is mine. And same thing for you. And always follow through with what you do. 4044. All right. 444. God is here, spiritually protected and never rejected. Okay. So God was talking about that. And then I heard every time I am is working hard on me, they try to work harm on me. All right. So that's confirmation again. So again, that's two. So balance, maybe relationship, partnerships, maybe you're going to be signing for something, sole proprietorship, something solely. So something solely for you. Either way, yeah, the auto word prediction, yeah. Anyways, so you heal when you heal, so long as it isn't in vain. God was saying earlier. So you heal when you heal, so long as, and I remembered what it meant at the time. So you heal when you heal, so long as it's, you're benefiting from it. Like, you know what I mean? So long as you're not, okay, for instance, I was well today. And then maybe a neighbor will be like, hey, you want to go out for coffee? Hell no, I'm not. I'm healing. So, like, I'm being very frugal with my energy because one thing I notice is like, I have a tendency of making others happier than I actually am myself. Like, everybody thinks that I'm just the happiest free spirit ever, but you can see the happiest beings are the saddest, right? Because a lot of beings harp on that energy because they don't know how to, you know, embrace, and then they strive to embody your energy. Do you know what I mean? So either way, that's for someone. So all my life, it's always been like even my music career, there's confirmation again. There are so many times that beings have ran away with my songs or got famous or whatever, stole this, stole that. Like people would literally make me sing and I would never see them again, meaning they knew my magic. And I never got anything from that, but maybe 150 confirmation. In fact, the same person that just is one of the motherfuckers that I freaking used to sing for. Either way, confirmation. That's weird, right? And also another guy that was willing, that wanted me to sing. Anyways, your energy is abundant, and a lot of beings want it. Like they notice, like you are just an enlightening sunlight. Like you give solar energy to the plexus chakra, if that makes any sense, right? And so it's time for us to give back to us. So I don't know how many people are really going to take this, and I'm sorry if you take this the wrong way, but I'm a very joyous being and very generous, right? And having been generous, generosity sometimes goes so long away that it gets away from you or me. Like, you know what I mean? So I've come up to the realization that, you know, if I'm not like responding to, and I'm not talking about my fan base, I'm talking about just people striving to get my energy, or people just like, where the fuck is she? I need her. I need me more. I need me more. You were not here when I had to peel myself up off the floor today. I know you need me, baby, but I need me more. I need me more. All right? And all your shit, it doesn't even, it ain't gonna wait. Like, I don't, like, there's been some type of strain with the energies. All right? A lot of people have been So, like, basically, you've been given, I'm hearing access granted. So, you've been granting a lot of beings access to your energy. And now I'm hearing access denied. All right? Denied. Access denied. And I'm telling you why. Because if you're not able to utilize your energy, nobody should be able to utilize your fucking energy, okay? And I'm tired of bitches getting cars and houses and jobs and husbands and babies and money and record deals and all of this shit, right? Off of my blood clot energy. What? That's my energy. So either way, so you think of one being like, and I'm just seeing a whole bunch of like not orbs, spirit guides. Yes, that would be you babies. But no, a whole bunch of like strings like attached, and everybody that is in your life that needs you for something, they're fucking attached to the other side, right? And you don't want anybody so much in your energy, okay? And here's why: because you cannot function properly, you cannot focus on your purpose with other beings harping on your energy, bro. So, I'm going to get back to what I said that people may be offended by. I will always be in the position to uplift anybody. Anybody. I could be shit face on the floor. Today, I couldn't get out of my bed. And when my daughter came in here and she was just so, I didn't mean to. I just, you don't understand. Like, this is not supposed to happen. And I couldn't breathe. And I wanted to cry because I'm like, why the fuck is this happening right now? Because I don't even know why I'm laying down. You know what I mean? And then I fucking got up. I'm like, God, please. And I got up and I helped her. And then something that I bought from last year, from when they were trying to blind this eye, that I was kind of kind of questionable. So what was it blinding my eye? I had something that was in my eye and it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger and it was taking over, almost like cataracts, but they're gone. Either way. So I got up and I was there with my baby, and it didn't matter who, it didn't matter that my 20-year-old was there, it didn't matter that my 15, who I was about to say 16, but she's not going to be 16 until the end of this year, way end, December. So either way, nobody could help her. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, are you kidding me? What if I stand up and I drop on my face? This leg's not working. Oh my God, my heart's hurting me. Oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God, it's my baby. Gotta go. I'll just tell you, that Scotch bonnet washed the fuck out of that eye. I don't know how. Don't ask me. Don't. But either way, I'm just telling you. Every time that I'm sick, like really sick, very fucking bad, the most atrocious shit happens to my children. So like, as I'm washing out her eye, I'm crying, but she doesn't see or hear it. I'm just like crying, like, God help me. Um, I don't have my license, and that could be because I have post concussion, right? Which is from incident I had, which makes me 17 pounds heavier on this side than that side due to the domestic situation, right? So either way, neither here nor there. I'm just saying, like, I had a lot of entities that were after me. And when I was at my weakest point, when my ex attacked me downtown Toronto at the Union Station in front of how many people? In front of my children, too. All those entities that I was fighting against, like, I was possessed that year. Nearly somebody touched me, and it was an agent. I don't know what the fuck happened, but that happened. I lost 10,000, close to like 7,800. I lost all my fucking OSAP from the bank, and then Illuminati came after me. These guys like in black, so like they stole my money, and then they fucking came to school and they fired the guy that was gonna help me, and give me the fucking test to show, because they were gonna give me a pathological liar test. What do you call it? Those tests, right? So either way, and then they fired that guy, and then there was two guys, and they were telling me basically they were gonna ruin my life and they were gonna make shit a living hell. And I didn't realize that they were Illuminati or Freemasons because they've been following me my whole fucking life. I've been running from something that I don't even know, really. And to be honest with you, I'm not your average being in spirit at all, but I'm like the most least materialistic person that you'll ever really meet. literally, because like I don't think of anything like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. Anyways, I'm done with being happy for others because what I recognize that I can uplift others, but by me being happy because of how powerful and how much heart and soul and spirit goes and divine love goes into my hopes and dreams and faith for others, that it literally takes a piece of me away with it. If they don't, if they just run away, if they don't, you know what I mean? Not say like, thank you, please be kind and do rewind, right? So, um, I just don't have time. Oh, I'm pregnant. Good for you. Congratulations. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to know about the guy. I don't want to. You're not going to congratulate me when I'm pregnant. You're not going to congratulate me when I finally find my divine masculine, the real one. You know what I mean? You're not going to congratulate me when I can finally drive because my health, I'm not allowed to drive. Yeah. So my cardiologist said that. Either way. So, you're not going to be happy for me. Do you even listen to any of my songs? Do you listen to Bittersweet? Do you listen to Wildflower? Do you listen to Frequency? Do you listen to Ecstasy? Do you listen to Zero? Hmm? Did you listen to Brain Damage? Huh? Did you fucking listen to Eclipse yet? That was a new video that just got released in January, February. Did you listen to it yet? Huh? No? Did you listen to... There's Eclipse, Brain Damage, and... Breathe. Breathe. Did you breathe in my air? So I'm just saying, why the fuck do people keep talking to me? The only reason why you want to tell me anything that's good happening in your life, because you want me to bless you even more and you want me to feel low about where I am. I am happy. I'm quite fucking humble, peaceful as shit. If motherfuckers like you would just stop doing it, just stop trying to break man's peace. Because as you can see, I got it. I got that peace. And any piece is broken has nothing to do with fucking me. Okay. I'm hearing the lunatic is on the grass. Anyways, that's my song. I did a cover, 3 songs, and I did an album launch of Pink Floyd in Montreal last year, and I was on CBC News with Duke Eatmon. I was interviewed, and the whole album launch party was recorded. And let me tell you about it. So that happened. That was wicked. I recorded all 3 videos that week. I was only there for a week or a week and a half. And I got a lot of work done. So I did that. I did the event for Pink Floyd. Well, it wasn't Pink Floyd. It was a cover of, I wish, but you know what I mean? But either way, it was still very great. I'm so grateful. It was a huge success. Either way. By the way, I was on CBC News, CBC One, Montreal, on Duke Eatmon's. They played my song Talitha Kum, which I forgot about, my first rock and roll song. That is not a cover. Rise, child, rise. Anyways, did you check all that? Let me tell you something. It doesn't matter what status you have. You can always upgrade. Okay? I was living in a shelter when I was on the front page of Reggae Exclusive magazine, okay? I was going in and out of cardiologists. I was going in and out of the hospital, in and out of specialist appointments and everything like that. And the thing is, it helps the enemy when you have health issues and you're not taking care of yourself. And it is very challenging for myself a lot of times to take better care of myself when I'm taking care of everybody else. So imagine that I have all these children, plus I'm taking care of my beautiful baby in Toronto, and then plus, you know what I mean? And I have my granddaughter, who's also my daughter, my 7th heaven, okay? And all of these motherfuckers want me to do their tarot reads. They want me to bless them. It came to the point that one of my friends, who was my best friend or whatever the case is, told her husband about my gift, and they both wanted a blessing to, even though they are in a great big house with how many cars and all that shit. It came to the point, like, every time she even has to have a fucking interview, she had to call me before she got that. Homegirl was going through some situations in India, and I sent my angels to her, all right? So I'm just saying, They wanted me to sign a paper. Like, exactly. I heard giving away my blessings. Literally. Literally giving away my blessings. Why? Because they wanted a blessing like on a house that was worth like $2 million. Mind you, they already have a house that's like 5 bedrooms, full out house, whatever the case. And you need my blessing? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm in housing, bitch. Anyways, I'm just saying, it took me a lot to realize. And it starts with my siblings, see? It does, because my sisters were always able to have boyfriends and go out and do this and do that and whatever. And I was always a little shit. I was this, I was that. That's why I've been living on my own from I was 15. Legit. Paying rent, working, whatever the case is. And now I'm not able to work. So I'm working on me. I'm working on healing, and I'm working on healing the collective, because you guys don't get it. The objective is all of us to be of love and light and to work together. All right? Like, starships are meant to fly, right? Hands up and touch the sky. Let's do this one last time. Let's do this one last time. Either way, you guys get it. But literally, it's always like that. And like my siblings were always like that. Oh, you like my earrings? You like this? Oh, they got the best, the best, the best, the best, the best, the best of the best. Let me tell you, I haven't even owned my own Tims yet. And it's just because I don't care to. Because I'm okay with the boots. I'm okay with, like, you guys have no idea the life that I deserve, the life that I am worth, because I know I'm a millionaire. I am a fucking more than billionaire. But I'll get it. I'll get it. And until I get to there, I will be able to water my seeds. And by seeds, that is everybody. So I'm watering the seeds. Because, like, even, for instance, my niece that made this for me, her mom stole my business. Tried to. She ain't doing shit. Because she ain't no light being. She's fucking heavyweight, bitch. So either way, everybody, so many people that I've taught even how to heal themselves. And then they deal with me a certain way. They want to do this. They want to do that. They want to take that away from me. They want to leave me open to certain entities and shit. Like, bro, I walk in your house, you're healed. Fuck you feel. That's everybody. You walk in their house, you walk around them. They're healed. What the fuck do they feel? They don't give a shit. But they're still there intimidated. They're still there. I don't give a, I'll tell you what, I don't give a fuck about. You got a big ego. Cause I kill that for real though. Sit down with your ego. Fuck off with that shit. There's too many beings that aren't in my life right now. Meaning nobody that I fuck with. That I've stepped in their house. I've cleaned it. I've cooked. I've fucking helped them pay bills. I freaking, to the extent that they don't even know what's in their fridge. I know what's in their fridge. Anything that I could do to make things easier, because I have to stay here for a little bit, even if I'm sleeping over at your house, certain beings, right? Not all, right? Like this girl in particular, she had a lot of domestic violence situations or wherever the case is. Oh, come to her house. Whenever I came to her house, which was like once in a blue, I would make sure that I cleaned. Yeah, they said sprinkling your fairy dust, right? I would clean and leave all my energy there. You're welcome, bitch. They never say that. Everybody's just always fighting to hold on to your energy, but they're not worthy to even, they can't sit with us. They just can't sit with us. Like I keep saying, very important motherfuckers in this bitch. And them motherfuckers' soul is not rich. It's not rich. You be the enrichment. You be the light. It's you that the light ignites. All right? So either way, it just kills me because it's like, I could be, I'm just going to say it, like, I deserve to be so much more farther on my spiritual journey than now. However, I'm not settling, but I'm taking accountability, and I'm not even sure what I'm being accountable for half the times, because God told me not to date, not to have sex. He told me I won't even kiss a person. You know what I mean? The last person I slept with, it was the best fucking sex I had in my life, to tell you this. If he's watching, you are not meant to just be, all right? You are supposed to be for me, you for me, but whatever. Let it be what it will. Let it be. I don't chase, I attract. Anyway, so that's just the way it is, and that's a fucking fact. If anybody's chasing, they could chase me, and I will not fucking chase you back. Like, I'm not chasing shit. I'm really not, because the way I see it, I could be fucking single for life, and I would be happy with being God's wife. Like, fuck. And no, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm just saying, like, the only man that's ever cared for me that much in my whole entire life, the only man that I've ever been able to hear and connect with has been him. The only person who's ever been able to protect me, the only person who keeps all of the rejected from me, like, the only person, it's him. When I'm sad and I'm crying, it's him I go to. Okay, that's okay. If you want me to be with you all day, I'll be with you forever. Okay, I will be. I'm down for whatever, man. Down for the cause. Down for the cause, not for the flaws, all right? I do it for the love, I don't do it for the like. Because I'm not likable, all right? I'm lovable. So either way, and that reminds me, my mom used to be like, you know I love you, but I don't like you. You know I love you, but I don't like you. And then one day, she was fighting me for whatever reason, and she was on top of me. My hair was very long, and she had my hair wrapped up in her hand like this, and she was in front of me, and she had her fist about to punch me in my face. And I looked up at her, and I'm like, you know I love you, Mom, but I don't like your ass either. You want to see how fast that bitch jumped up off of me? Anyways, neither here nor there. They can't compete where they don't. They can't compete where they can't compare. And you can't compete where you can't contest, 'cause we're the best. So we said. That's at the ending of my song for Frequency. Because just to let you guys know, my music is beyond energy. Like, let me tell you, they were blocking my voice. I couldn't even. Greetings, preachings, time for luminous teachings. Ooh, you didn't do it, bitch. 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 Fuck you. Fuck you. Suck you. I would never. I never. Fuck boom boom, and I never. Fuck Matty, and I never. What's say? Real bad man never do it. Pan a toilet seat. Free up Vibes Cartel. Could someone please heat up my coffee? Isn't there a song, Coffee in the Morning? Anyways, I never been a liar, and I never got fired, and I never. One sec, my foot fell asleep. Hold on, my foot fell asleep. Never do it. On a toilet seat.
What? Oh, you're recording.
Yes, I am. Wagwan. Stand there. No, you're in your boxers. Go over here. Over here, please. Go. Yeah, go on.
Can I have cheeses?
Have it. Go. What was I gonna say? Isn't Arisha here or no?
Asia's coming.
Sure. Get out of my light. Get out of my light. Sorry.
Hi guys. Can I use your phone? I'm in my boxes, so you can't see me. Mom, can I use
My
your phone?
golden son. Get out. What do you want?
I want to be on YouTube.
Okay, Nikel, after. This is not that type of YouTube. Go.
Tell me when you want it back.
What? No, you didn't take my S Pen.
You don't always need
Yes, yes, you need to put it in there because it will ask you, where's your S Pen?
Okay.
And make sure, check and see if Kevin, or whatever. Close this.
I just came
I was gonna do my makeup. It made no sense because if, the way the energy's been very wonky, like every time I get up, I like fucking crash into shit. Either way. And it's not my energy. None of this is not of me. And I can't tell you how many times I've blessed myself today, blessed my house, like just move things around. It's just, it's an energy that just feels like matches. Like it's just there. Matches. Fire with fire. Don't worry about a thing. You're too worried about the money, ice cars and the play. Hail up my OG Steejo. Okay. Steej big O. All right. And that is, look up Friend in Me as well. Look up Unlocked as well. But that one is Don't Worry. Don't worry. Because she goes light. Well, she goes, fire, matches, light and flame. Anyways. Yo, we're all about changing the waves. All right. Because, you know, there's megahertz or whatnot in music, right? And that is why other beings, like, they put magic and shit to throw off the energy and to throw off the wave and the balance and the energy. I already said energy with beings through music, through acoustics. Literally, I'm hearing, right? So you imagine you being able to heal with your words, and imagine other people who dehumanize. I'm just saying. I can't believe how long this message has been. Okay, I'm probably gonna post it now because I'm going to go hold the meds. All right, but guys, switch it up. Okay, so I usually wear this and this and this, but I've been giving whatever to my son. Today, I made this and it broke. It literally broke. Something was like, "Hey, why don't you put it on your foot since it's so big?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "Fuck!" It took me so long to already make this. Well, not so long because I was strategizing, right? I'm hearing a methodical mind, right? So either way, I'm making some more, and yeah. Having said that, you are increasing your abilities, and you're being more agile, right? Is what I'm hearing. So you're stumbling across a lot of gems that you feel like are new, but they actually aren't. These are bejeweled gems. So these are, you're making gems that you already had and your ancestors had that they left for you for your path to follow. You're bejeweling them. All right, this is fucking awesome. Blessed love, my lovely beings. Blessings.